This comic strip tells of the Eagle Force, stories you can act up with die-cast metal Eagle Force action figures, each sold separately. There's Captain Eagle and Talon. You can pretend KO is a judo fighter, Turk, a strongman, and Sergeant Brown, a demolitions expert. And this is the enemy, General Mamba.
Destroy the Eagle Force.
Head of Riot, plus Baron Von Chill, Betaman, and Shock Trooper, each sold separately. Captain Eagle, KO, Turk, and all Eagle Force figures, each sold separately by Mego.
Today's review will be on the Fresh Monkey Fiction and ZICA Toys Eagle Force. And this is for Zapper, Communications and Technology. Now, Zapper is an original member of Eagle Force from way back in the 80s, and if you compare this picture here to his original picture, well, it seems he's cleaned up quite a bit over the years. See, back in the day, he looked a bit more like Johnny Fever from WKRP in Cincinnati, and that's pretty awesome. But as you can see, he's cut his hair and he's let his beard grow in, and this looks really awesome indeed. I also love that the card art is almost the exact same picture as the old 1980s figure, and that is cool. Looking at the back of the package, and it's pretty much the same as the others, but if you look down here, it says Roll Call Series 2 and shows off more of the figures, including General Brown, Eagle Force Commander, Takedown, Urban Operations Officer, Takedown Thunder Unit, Urban Operations Specialist, and Santini, Acrobat.
And acrobat.
And she's an acrobat, Ted.
Ultima Thule, Riot Leader. I guess General Mamba's not the leader anymore, unless that's General Mamba under there. Zapper, Communications and Technology, Riot, Stealth Pilot, Aerial Operations Specialist, and Riot Commando, Advanced Infantry Operative. Now, although it shows off Series 2 figures, this little blurb at the top is exactly the same as the other cards. As for his bio, it says, technology changes at the speed of light, and Zapper has been right there at every crossroad. He not only has a unique ability to adapt to any new technology that evolves, but he can isolate the truly functional next-generation innovation and find new and interesting ways to use existing tech as well. During his separation from Eagle Force, he became a juggernaut in the tech sector, making millions as a Defense Department consultant and liaison between the military machines of the world and the tech giants supporting them. Even with his lucrative history, he didn't hesitate to answer the call when Captain Eagle made it. Looking underneath his picture, you find Zapper, Communications and Technology, and a quote from Captain Eagle that says, Zapper has made quite the name for himself since leaving Eagle Force, but was the first one to return the call when Riot reared their ugly head. He still moves pretty well for an old guy, and he's right on top of the latest tech. Taking down Riot will take everything he's got. And unlike Fireball, who I just reviewed yesterday, I love the fact that this is the original Zapper from back in the 80s and not just some new character using that same code name. That is awesome. Now, if you look at the figure inside of the little bubble there and compare it to the card art, you will notice a little bit of a difference. The figure has a gray head of hair and a gray beard, whereas the card art has the red hair that he had back in the 80s. So yep, I'd say he's gotten a little bit older. So I say we waste no more time, and I say we open it! So here's Zapper fresh out of the package, and man, he looks awesome. Now, upon first glance, I'd say this figure is almost identical to the Captain Eagle figure. Aside from the upper torso, bare arms, and extra head, I think this is pretty much the same figure down to the vest. But you know what? I still like him. He looks so cool. Just check out that head sculpt there. He's got his sunglasses on and he's smiling. And I love that they painted his teeth. They didn't pull a original Lando Calrissian action figure where they didn't paint the teeth. That's pretty awesome. You can see he's got like a, I don't know, like a spandexy shirt on underneath there. Like I said, he's got the same exact vest as Captain Eagle with the Eagle Force logo on it. He has bare arms, as you can see, a little bit of paint smudge there. And yeah, he looks pretty awesome. Down here below the waist, I think this is the exact same figure as Captain Eagle. He's got the same gun holster and everything. Even the paint's the same. So yeah, you know what? If you've seen Captain Eagle, you've probably seen most of Zapper. So let's look at him from behind. Looking at the figure from behind, you can see his gray hair, the same vest that Captain Eagle has, and whoa, it looks like he's got a bullet hole in his. Now that's just a mess up on my figure. I love those bare arms, they look so good, and then the lower legs, that's Captain Eagle all over again. But yeah, this figure looks awesome. Looking at him from his profile, you can see his sunglasses yet again. Down here at the vest, you can see that this one's actually open on the side, so you can totally take that off as well. And yeah, that looks pretty awesome. So let's see what he looks like without the vest, shall we? So here's Zapper with the vest removed, and you can see his sleeveless tank top spandex shirt right there looking very awesome. Now with Fireball, the vest just kind of slid right over his head, but with Captain Eagle and Zapper here, who have full heads of hair, their heads are a little bit bigger, so you have to pop their heads off in order to remove the vest. Now the head has a ball joint inside of it, and the neck has a ball joint inside of it, and it pops off at the neck. So yeah, it's a little scary at first because it's on there pretty tight and it feels kind of brittle, but I haven't had a problem so far. Now, if it wasn't for these videos, I probably would have never removed the vest to begin with, but I was a little curious to see what they were wearing underneath there. And you know what? It looks pretty awesome. But you can see how happy it makes him to wear this Expendables vest. That is awesome indeed. So let's look at his accessories, shall we? Just like the other figures in this line, all the accessories come in this little clear plastic baggie, and if you look carefully, this one's almost a carbon copy to Captain Eagle's accessories. Down to the exact 8 hands. You got these grabby hands, these weapon holding hands, these weapon holding hands, and these 2 fists. Even his 2 guns are exactly the same that came with Captain Eagle. Lastly, he came with the exact same beret that came with Captain Eagle as well. So if you were looking for new accessories with this figure, well, he doesn't include any. Just the same things that Captain Eagle had. The smaller gun fits perfectly in that little holster on his hip, and that beret fits perfectly over his hair. That is awesome. Standing him alongside of Captain Eagle, and you can definitely see that the vests are the same, and so are the lower torso. And you know what? I'm still fine with that. These 2 figures look awesome together. They definitely look like they're in the same military unit, and I love it. And like I said, even though they share some of the same parts, you really wouldn't notice on first glance. These figures look so good, and man, I cannot wait to get more of them. So, what do I think of Zapper? I think he is awesome. You would think that I would be a little bored with it since he's almost identical to the Captain Eagle figure, at least in some parts, but you know what? I'm fine with that. I've had so much fun opening and reviewing these figures, and man oh man, like I said, I can't wait to get more because these things are so cool. So, there's my review of the Fresh Monkey Fiction and ZICA Toys Eagle Force Zapper! And man, he is awesome. Now, I've only opened 3 of these figures so far, but I've been so happy with every one. And I guess it goes without saying that since I have 2 members of Eagle Force, well, I guess my next review has to be on another agent of Riot. So until next time, tune in for more!
Can Captain Eagle fight off General Mamba? It's up to you when you're in command of the Eagle Force.
Boom! Reviews!
Hey, this is Nolan North. You don't want to miss Foo Reviews.